Okay, so this is the tornado shelter that we got from Flat Safe out in Oklahoma. They dropped it off yesterday right by the curb. Luckily today's trash day, so hopefully no one takes it, but if they do, I would kind of be impressed because this thing's a giant. So this thing tomorrow is going to go in our basement. They're going to cut out the cement and then dig it out with a backhoe, remove the dirt, suspend this, and then backfill it with concrete. So it's going to be a single day installation, and this is just an outside view of the shelter before we move it underground. So it's completely dipped and galvanized. Super cool. It's got a 50-year warranty. Luckily the storm's rolling in. I'm going to get away from this big metal box, but hopefully we don't need this shelter today before it's installed. Alright, so before the installers get here, this is what is going to happen. I got a new mascot. Her name's Cookie Dough. She's completely overfed. So before the contractors get here, this is what it looks like. Just a simple two-car garage. We have our house was built in the 1940s, so one of the criteria we needed to make sure we met was that our floor, the concrete pad, did not have suspension cables running underneath it through the foundation, and because this house was built in the 40s, it does not. So that's one good thing I didn't have to worry about. But in short, the guys are going to be cutting out a little rectangle of the cement, digging down with a backhoe, and removing about 8 by 5 feet of dirt, and then they're going to suspend that box that's out there by the curb. I'll get to that in a minute. And then suspend it and backfill it with concrete. So that's the plan. Let's get to it.
Okay, you're recording. Now let's show what we're doing up here. Get in. Hold it still. Okay, go show out front. You can go outside for the back window and record inside the garage in that window. No, from the back window. Keep going. Go outside. You can peek in the window over here.
Oh, I forgot about that window. Yeah. This one I forgot. You're out here too. Did you drag this slide on? What you here? I think he saw us. Yeah. Well, that's a deep hole. Yeah. Pocket. I don't know how to get out. Bye-bye.
Stand right there, okay?
Whoa.
And here we have it. So, I went to work today and I got a call from the contractor who said he was ahead of schedule and asked if he could come cut the concrete. I said, sure, man. So, he came, cut the concrete, dug the hole, and dropped the box in, all in just, a couple hours. So, I wasn't able to record up close the footage of them cutting the concrete and installing this, but I do have a camera in the garage, so I can, after this little clip, I'll cut to some of that footage. And then I also had my boy run around with the camera, so I may throw that into this video as well, but you can fast forward through that if you like. So for now, I wanted to just show what we got here. They cut the hole out and then they dug, I'd say, I don't know how deep that is, I'd say at least 6 feet deep all the way around, just entrenched it, and then lowered this thing in, and it's suspended on those brackets. And then on the inside they put that support there in the center to keep it from caving in once they pour the wet cement on the inside. So one thing I didn't know is those boards are not permanently set into place, they're just setting on the 90-degree brackets there. So I appreciate that, because you can store stuff, say, behind those steps and stuff, and then just, if you need more room in the event you're actually using the shelter, you can just move those steps and then there you go. So I was pleased to see that when I got home from work. Actually pleased to see all of this when I got home from work. So there's just this side. Okay, that's a root. For a second I'm like, oh my goodness, is that electrical? Give me a break. I really hope the inspector who's coming out tomorrow doesn't throw a fit because he can't see perfectly in this hole. But who knows? From this angle, I'll get down in it when it's all said and done. All in all, it's looking really good. So for now, I wish I could show you a little closer footage, but right now I'm just going to cut to the video footage we have through our security camera and the footage I have from my young modern Pioneer, what he was able to capture. Alright, so the concrete's on its way. It's pretty cool. They're going to use these molds to just dump the concrete in there, and then it just goes in there without making a big old mess. So here we have it before the concrete's coming. You boys excited? Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait for it to get close so I know I don't want to overload you guys. Mixing it's all the way to the back.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
I'm just gonna light out the lights tomorrow.
That might be a little too dry. You might want a little water. Take a look at it. As soon as you see it, shut me off.
Coming down. Are we actually doing this?
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Lens.
Alright, here. You're alright. Stay right there. Alright, and that's the process. And we are done. No. Don't step on it. It's still wet. So the installation went really smooth. I had no issues at all that I saw. Not like I did anything, but just from observing and everything, there were no issues. I would definitely recommend this at this point. So once the concrete sets and everything, I will give a better walkthrough of it and show you guys the inside. But for now, we have this done. And here's just an outside look at it. Oh no, I want to say it took goodness, I'd say under 4 hours. So like an hour or two to remove the dirt, cut into the concrete, and then just pour the cement in. Super cool. I'm glad we went with the solid roof design. There's 2 sectional roof designs out there, and this one just had better reviews, which is why we went with this one. But until I give my final thoughts, I will hold those back and wait until we get in there and actually see what it's all about. Alright, final walkthrough of our flat safe tornado shelter. Everything is cured. It's been several months since we had this installed. We haven't had to use it yet, but it's been close. So I wanted to show it to you. It is designed so that a vehicle can park over top of it. And in the event of a tornado, whatnot, you can still get into it. You just need to park accordingly. So this shelter is not designed to not have a vehicle over top of it. The purpose of it is the vehicle to remain over top of the shelter so that the vehicle acts as a barrier and an additional layer of protection should the building collapse upon your shelter. So with this being here, the vehicle would be in place, and then everything would fall on top of the vehicle, leaving your tornado shelter undamaged and unimpacted. The, I guess, issue is raised if the vehicle were to move in a tornado and a tire gets stuck on the lid. The lid is rated to withstand a vehicle driving over top of it or parked on top of the lid. It will not concave, and there is a come-along pulley system within the tornado shelter at all times, so that if a heavy object is placed on top of the door and you can't manually get it out, you can use the equipment to mechanically push back the door. So I'm going to open it, and it is a tight fit, but it can be done. So I just want to show you that, and now I'm going to back up the car and show you what it looks like just fully opened. So the door is now fully opened, and let's get inside. There is a hand railing you can put in there, but I'm young and fit. I don't need that yet. Here we have it. And there is that come-along system that I was telling you about. We haven't yet outfitted this like I had wanted to, or I want to, but I have applied a little bit of maintenance. I put some WD-40s on some of the wheels and stuff to help it roll better and whatnot, because it is a heavy door. I mean, that's like a 1/4 inch right there. So you got that. We just have some water and of course kids toys in here for now. So it's a very large, very, very large in here. These stairs are meant to be removable so you can fit more people. Yeah, it's great. Definitely love it. Definitely recommend it. It's got these chains so you can clip it onto the door so you can prevent the wind or, you know, anybody from opening it from the outside if that's your intentions. Say you're using this as a bunker because, I don't know, there's a burglar in your house and you just come here out of fear. You know, that's an option. You could just do that and then no one can get in it. So also too, we let the fire department know where this is. So in the event of a tornado and we cannot get out, they're supposed to come look for us. So all in all, we are very pleased and satisfied with it. I wouldn't get any other product. It also has flat safe. They offer a 50-year warranty on labor and the shelter itself. Like a coffin. Well guys, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this, and I would recommend, if you're a homeowner, to look into what your state will provide as far as like a grant towards such a build such as this. I am in Ohio, so Ohio owners, check this out. I'll put the link to the grant in the description, so check it out. Thanks for watching guys. Like, subscribe, and I hope this video helps you in your endeavors to become a modern pioneer. Be safe.